T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast. T&D Sports Video presents the Orlin Cohen High School Flag Football Game of the Week. Today is the Patriots of Ward Melville High School traveling to Sachem East to take on the Arrows. Hi everyone, and welcome to Sachem East High School here in Farmingville, New York for our T&D Sports Video High School Flag Football Game of the Week. My name is Mike Trezza. Today, it's the Patriots of Ward Melville taking on the Arrows of Sachem East. Both of these teams kind of trying to work their way towards the top of the heap in Suffolk Large School Division. There you see Ward Melville's roster on your screen. For them, they come in with a record of 6-4-1 on the season. They've had some good wins, had a couple tough losses. They have an offense that's patient, that features a number of very athletic players. One of those players is the player we're going to be spotlighting. You see her on your screen, number 2, Anya Rosenthal Vincente, one of the Vincente sisters, a key player on offense, and also their leading flag puller on defense. For Sachem East, they come in with a record of 5-4 on the season. You see their roster on your screen. Again, they've had a couple tough losses, couple last-minute losses, but their signature loss so far this year has been against Longwood, which is a very good team that they were able to beat. For Sachem East, they rely on patience on offense, taking it a little bit at a time. And one of the players that's going to be providing that little bit at a time is Mark Casey. She'll line up in the slot, also at running back, and she also is a key player on defense. So we're highlighting a couple skill players here this afternoon. We'll be back with the opening of the game and all the action right after this. You're watching T&D Sports, Orlin Cohen, Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better faster.
That's high. That's hot.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Moynihan through the air. Moynihan through the air. Touchdown, Vadiak! Touchdown, Vadiak! Here's Shaw. Here's Shaw. Left sideline. In for the score.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Lorea throws down the middle. Great catch in the middle of the field. And with space. Lorea looks. Big hole up the middle. Lorea takes it her face. She's got space. Is it enough? Touchdown.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Just about set to get underway from here at Sachem High School East in Farmingville. Mike Trez on hand along with our T&D Sports video crew to bring you this girls' flag football game. As I mentioned in my opening, Ward Melville, the visitors, comes in with a 6-4-1 mark on the season. Their most recent game, a loss Tuesday night to Northport by a score of 12-0. And for Sachem East, they come off a win Tuesday night, 7-0 over Whitman. Sachem East now at 5-4 on the season. You see the captains out on the field. Taking a look at our coaching matchup for Ward Melville, Rich Russo is their head coach. And for Sachem East, Greg Bosch is at the helm. Sachem East in the black uniforms, red letters, red numbers, and Ward Melville in the white uniforms, green numbers. Our spotlight players, again for Ward Melville, it's number 2, Anya Rosenthal Vincente, one of the 2 Vincente sisters that play key roles on this team. And, of course, for Sachem East, it's the very talented senior, Alexa Marchese. She's one of the captains, also a vocal leader on this team, a leader on offense as well as on defense. So she's going to be key on both sides of the ball. Nice crowd here on a Tuesday evening.
Sachem East will be defending first.
"25 minutes on the clock, and we are ready for North Babylon, Lindy, as well as Longwood. Longwood, a team that is up in the standings, so that was a good win for them. Patchogue and Hills. First and 6 for Ward Melville to start the game. It's a quarterback pitch. I believe she was past the line of scrimmage. That quarterback is number 30, Kate Toth. She's one of the Toth twins. And it looks like she's past the line of scrimmage when she tries to option that ball to Julia Dank. So no gain on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 16-yard line. Ward Melville, as I mentioned, in the white, green numbers. They move from right to left here in the first half. Toth is their quarterback, a lefty thrower. Again, an option play. She tries to cut it back inside. Nice stop made on the play. That is Emily Chiapetta who makes the pull.
For a loss of 2 yards.
Chiapetta, their second leading flag puller, although she's just in her first year of flag football. So third down for Ward Melville. You take a look at Toth on your screen. A sophomore. Mostly a runner, but who can throw? She will throw. She puts it up over the middle. Whoa! Almost a catch that time. She's looking for Ophi Rosenthal Vincente, the sister of Anya. Looked for a moment like Ophi was going to haul that one in, but just went off her hands at the last minute.
Ward Melville has elected to punt.
Kogel is the punter. She'll put it up. Bounces at the 45, and that's where Sachem East is going to take over in good field position for their first possession. So Ward Melville 3 and out on their first time with the ball. Now Sachem East will take over. Sophia Larea is their quarterback. Larea Jr. Again, these two schools both want to be patient on offense. They'll take it a little bit at a time. They both prefer a low-scoring game. Larea takes the snap. She's got the green light to take off with it whenever she wants. She does so on that
Sophia Larea with
play.
the quarterback keep for a gain of 1 yard.
Picks up a yard or two. It's going to bring up second, nobody home.
Incomplete pass, third down.
Number of defensive players all around, including Ophelia Rosenthal Vincente, as well as Julia Dank. But no receiver in the area, so that's going to bring up third and long for Sachem East. You see Margolis is the receiver to the right side. She's the tall girl out to the sideline. Marchese in motion, takes the snap directly, spins her way, and is going to come up well short of a first down.
Run by Alexa Marchese for a short gain. Fourth down.
You'll take a look at the number of ways they'll try to get Marchese the ball, including on that direct snap type of play. Fourth down for Sachem East on their first possession here this evening. And we've got a timeout call by Sachem East. We'll take a quick step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Fourth down for Sachem East on their first drive. 20 minutes left in the first half. Larea looks around, dumps it off left, has a completion to Margolis. Actually, it's off her hands.
Larea to Abby Christie for a short gain. Turnover on down.
So Ward Melville is going to take back possession after that completion. They'll take over first down from the 23-yard line. As we take another look at Kate Toth, a sophomore, comes in with 790 passing yards on the season, 339 running. There's a handoff right up the middle. Anya is on her way and out towards midfield. Really turning on the Jets on that play.
Pulled by number 22, Emily Chiappetta.
Chiappetta makes the stop, but not before Anya. Rosenthal Vincente with a big gainer now on the Ward Melville side of the field. Just outrun several girls on the defense and is able to get the first down of this game for either team. Now Ward Melville at midfield. Here's Rosenthal spinning her way. Showing great athleticism on that play. Take another look. Spins away from one girl and gets 5 or 6 extra.
Illegal contact, loss of 10.
But that's a penalty on that play. Penalty for illegal contact is going to back up Ward Melville and nullify that really nice play. Still first down, though, for the Patriots. Toth takes the snap, takes off right away. Nice stop on that play. That is Isabella Sharp Sr. who makes the play. She's new to flag football, but a player that, according to Coach Bosch, very, very aggressive. Shows it on that play. Second down for the Patriots. We tick down towards 19 minutes left. Here's Rosenthal Vincente once again spinning her way, and this time it is De Jesus
by Emily
who makes the
third down
tackle. Look at the athleticism that Rosenthal De Jesus shows in the open field. Gets nice and low, runs low and spinning her way for extra yards. Now it's going to bring up third down for Ward Melville. They need to get to the 30 for a first down. Here's Toth. Cuts it outside, picks up extra yardage, and gets near the first down marker before she's stopped by Carpenito.
Flag pulled by number 8, Sophia Carpenito. Fourth down.
It's going to bring up 4th and 4 from the 34. Toth showing good wheels herself. They'll go for it, obviously, on 4th and 4 from this spot. Toth trying to draw them off sides. Takes the snap. Quick pass right side and has a completion and has a first down.
Pass completed.
Della Porta on the catch. Addison Della Porta, a player, according to Coach Russo, with very good hands, shows it on that play. She's a basketball kid. First and goal now from just inside the 30. The 10-yard line is the touchdown mark if you're new to flag football. Toth takes it herself. Picks up 3 or 4. Chiappetta with another stop.
By Sophia Carpenito. Second down.
So Ward Melville trying to pay off this drive and jump on top here on the road at Sachem East. 16:20 left in the first. Toth takes the snap, little spin move, drifts right, throws for the end zone, and overthrows a receiver.
Incomplete pass, third down.
She's looking for Molly Combs on this play and just overthrows her. Good motion by Toth to get herself free. Combs was definitely open, but again, just put a little too much air underneath it. Third down for Ward Melville. Toth again looking deep, off the hands of the receiver. Trying to get it to Della Porta. That pass goes off her fingertips, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Nice job by Della. Fourth and long for Ward Melville. Player in motion. Toth spins around, throws it.
Alexa Marchese with the stop on fourth down. Sachem East ball.
And they stopped her just short. Marchese with the defense. Let's take another look at this. Toth really moves smoothly with the ball. She gets it deep. Gets it to Brooke Raber, but it's Marchese who just stops her right before the goal line, and that's where Sachem East is going to take over. First and...
But it's not totally flat, right? Oh, it's totally flat now. You can't drive on the rim.
we will call it first and 19 for Larea. Larea takes off with it herself. Runs into some trouble.
Flag down.
Got a flag on this play. Let's check out what the infraction is.
Start bounce up and down because you're on the rim. You gotta stop.
Penalty's going to go on Ward Melville, so that's going to give Sachem East extra yards after that run by Sophia Larea. You take a look at her on your screen. Getting a little help with the wardrobe after that previous play. And now we've got a procedure penalty.
Offside.
That's going on Ward Melville as well. So Ward Melville's shooting themselves in the foot here with a couple penalties and a couple miscues. They got the ball all the way down to the 1, but they couldn't punch it in. They turned it over on downs. And now, back-to-back penalties on the last 2 plays. So Sachem East with a first down at their own 23-yard line. Here's Larea. Hands off to Marchese. Marchese spins away for a gain of about 4 on that play. Take a good look at Alexa Marchese. Again, they're going to try a number of different ways here this evening to get her the ball. They'll line her up in the backfield, in the slot. And also, as you saw on that last Ward Melville possession, a key player on defense for the Arrows. Second down. Now Marchese lines up in the slot. Larea has to dump it off quickly.
Larea to Christie for a short gain, third down.
Gets it to Abby Christie, the tight end. Christie has 50-plus catches on the season. And you see that she serves as the safety valve as well for Larea. Whenever she gets in trouble, rather than taking the sack or taking the loss, she dumps it off short. to her sure-handed tight end. She does it right there. It's third down. Larea looks downfield, eyes downfield, now dumps it off short. She's got McEwen.
Larea to McEwen for a short gain, fourth down.
McEwen usually the blocking tight end, but again, she's the safety valve on this play, and she picks up a few on that reception. This is going to bring up fourth down. We'll call it fourth and
Sachem
8.
is going to punt.
Get tighter. Get tighter, Labor. Top, get tighter. On and tighter.
Punt goes high in the air. It's fielded at the 35. Back the other way is Della Porta. Della Porta with a nice return out to the 45, and that's where Ward Melville is going to take over.
This game is being streamed live by TD Sports Video, sponsored by Orlin Cohen Sports Medicine. Please sign into YouTube and type in TD Sports Video anytime during or after the game to watch and listen to the whole game or any part.
It's going to bring up a 1st and 5 for Ward Melville. They drove it all the way down to the 1-yard line last time, but couldn't get it in. Toth, quick snap, quick throw, right side, overthrows a receiver.
Passes incomplete.
Looking for
Second
Julia
down.
Dank on the play, and that ball goes just past her outstretched hands. Second and 5 for the Patriots. No score, 11.5 to go in the first half. Both of these teams trying to put themselves in that upper echelon for a playoff spot. Playoff start on May 17th. Here's Toth, bounces it outside. A nice gain, still going, still spinning, and she's got a first down.
Quarterback keep for first down.
We'll take another look at this. Toth. Kate Toth, I should say. Yeah, that is Kate. Her own coach can't tell her and her twin apart. I don't know how I would be able to do it. So Kate Toth takes off, has a good gain on foot, and now Ward Melville on the Sachem East side of the field with a first down. First and 14 from the 44. Toth, quick pass, right side, completion. Short gain and a quick flag
Flag pull by
pull.
Samantha Margolis.
Margolis makes the stop on Dank, who makes the reception. Julia Dank came in with 266 receiving yards on the season. Usually lines up at the wing or sometimes as the motion girl. Second and 10 for the Patriots. Toth with a quick look down at the wristband. Takes off with it. Showing good speed to the outside. Flag pull is made by
Quarterback keep for a
Hakes.
short gain, third down.
Again, that's the key for Toth. No hesitation whatsoever. Hakes gets herself in good position to make the stop, and she does so. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Rosenthal Vincente in the backfield with Toth. Toth takes a snap. Handoff. Rosenthal Vincente has a first down. Cuts it back to the middle. She's at the 20. She's in for the score. What a run. Anya Rosenthal Vincente. Let's take another look. Outruns a few, fakes out a couple more, cuts it back, and just sneaks herself inside the 10 for the TD. Ward Melville up 6-0. Now, as you would know, if you're familiar with flag football, you can go for a 1, a 2, or a 3-point conversion, depending on where you're going from. This will be a 1-point try. Little trickery on this play, and that does not work, as there for the pull is Colleen Hakes. We'll take a quick step away. Ward Melville leads 6-0.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Just gotten on the board for the first time on a brilliant run by Anya Rosenthal Vincente. Here's a pitch play. Not much doing as Rosenthal Vincente makes a stop.
Loretta Marchese for a short gain, 2nd down.
Yeah, you see that pitch comes in a little bit late, and it gives the defender the opportunity to come over and make the stop. Second down for Sachem East. Larea surveys the field, now dumps it off short to Marchese. Or actually it is Canale who makes the catch.
3rd and short.
Remember, head behind. See the out-cutting route. Hey, 32 girls.
Actually, it's Jules Lesuck, the center. Doesn't throw to her very often, but when she is in trouble, she will look for Lesuck, as she did on that play. 3rd down. A little bit of a different formation here with 4 receivers right side. Larea runs right into it.
Sophia Larea with the keep and first down.
And the stop is made by Rachel Weber on that play. First down for Sachem East. Again, Coach Bosch telling me they're content to take it a little bit at a time. Bombing away downfield, just not their style. They want to turn this into a low-scoring affair. Again, imbalanced formation. Here's Marchese. Marchese tries to split defenders. Short gain for her on the play.
With the short gain, 2nd down.
You see this read option, and it's a nice pitch from Larea to Marchese. Marchese tries to spin her way and avoid that would-be flag puller. She can't. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down for Sachem East. Down to 6:15 left in the first. They're trying to get on the board and even things up with Ward Melville. Larea now going deep. And we've got a flag coming in late on that play. She is looking for Aubrey Ellis. Aubrey Ellis had some contact with
Going to be 10 yards, automatic first down.
Ophi. Rosenthal Vincente. Let's take another look and see if we can see if Rosenthal Vincente actually impeded her progress. Yeah, that doesn't look like much to me, to be honest with you. Looked like, number one, the ball was uncatchable, and number two, the contact looked a bit incidental to me. But in either case, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and it's going to bring up a 1st and 4. Larea, pitch to Marchese, and they're saying she was past the line when she pitched it, so that one's coming back.
Flag was pulled before the option. Gain of
Oh, actually, they're
1
saying
yard.
that Larea
Second
still
down.
had the ball when she had her flag pulled. I thought she got it off clean. But that's going to bring up a 2nd down. Marchese in the backfield this time with Larea. 3 receivers right side. Larea again going deep, and that ball's batted away at the last minute. Good defense by Rachel
Pass is
Weber.
incomplete. 3rd down.
We'll take another look at this. Larea trying to be patient and then heaves that one deep. But Weber, step for step with the receiver. 3rd down for the Arrows. From their own 47. 4.5 left in a quick-moving first half. Larea over the middle. Has a completion.
Lorraine to Christie for a 1st down.
It is Abby Christie, the possession receiver. As I mentioned, over 50 catches coming into this game for Abby Christie. She adds another to her collection, and it's going to give her Sachem East squad a 1st down. Now spread formation for the Arrows on 1st down. From the 47, Larea puts it up and is picked off. Back the other way is Della Porta, and Della Porta with a nice return.
Pass is intercepted. 1st down for Ward.
Let's take a
Melville.
look at this. Larea again being patient until she's not able to anymore. That pass goes right through the hands of the receiver. A little bit of a high pass, and it's picked off by Della Porta, who herself is a tall girl, a basketball player, as I mentioned. A player with good hands. She showed it on that play. And that's going to put Ward Melville in the driver's seat here with a 1st down from the 45 of Sachem East. Anya. Check it. This time it is Weber who gets the carry.
Ward Melville for a 10-yard gain. 2nd down.
Again, the Patriots showing a lot of foot speed here in the first half. Not just Rosenthal Vincente, but also Weber on that play, showing the wheels. Good pickup on that play. They need to get to the 30 for a 1st down, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Patriots. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Toth on the run, tries to split defenders, but she can't.
Sophia Carpenito with the flagpole. 3rd down.
Carpenito with the pull. Carpenito, actually a soccer goalie, so she's used to defending. Did it well on that play. Big play coming up for the Patriots with 3rd and 3. Winding down close to 2 minutes left to go in the half. Toth Takes the snap, takes off, and they've got to stop really quickly.
Colleen Hakes with a
Beautiful
great flag
defense
for
that
fourth
time
down.
by Colleen Hakes, the junior. Hakes with a third flag pull in this first half. She had that one sniffed out quickly, and she shuts down Toth after no gain. So 4th and 6 coming up. Check it. We'll call it 4th and 4. 1:40 left in the half. Ward Melville looking to extend that 6-point lead. Hand off up the middle to Weber.
Ward Melville with the first down.
Weber picks up the first down. We'll take another look. Gets the conventional handoff. Shows good speed. Usually plays cornerback, but they're working her in at running back on this series. First and goal, Ward Melville. Now from the 25-yard line, here's Toth. Stops, throws, has a completion. With a spin move, and in for the score.
Pass is completed for a touchdown.
Brooke Raber. Take another look. Toth is on the money with the pass, and Raber makes 3 girls miss on her way to the end zone. Nicely done by the Patriots. They're up 12-0. This time they'll go for a 3-point conversion. Toth looks end zone, puts it up, and just overthrows the receiver, looking for Della
Extra
Porta.
points, no good.
So that's the way it's going to stay. 12-0. We'll take a quick break.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, and
Sachem East back on offense. There's a completion on first down.
Larea to Christie for a big gain.
Beautiful catch by Abby Christie
First down.
on a nice pass from Sophia Larea. We'll take another quick look. Larea eyes downfield the whole time, looks left, finds Christie, and Christie, really sure hands, puts that one away and gives Sachem East the first down. They're going to have to take a little bit of a chance here. Again looking for Christie, and again she pulls it down.
First down.
Christie, 4 catches here in the first half. Now Sachem East starting to work with some alacrity. They're down to the 46 of Ward Melville with the first down. 44 seconds left in the half. Larea, eyes downfield, takes off with it. A cut, a spin.
Sophia Larea with the run for a short gain.
We'll take a quick break.
jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
They're going to drop back into a zone here. Oh, gorgeous catch. She couldn't go all the way.
Has been, for the most part, unable to. Here's a pickoff by Vadiak. "32 seconds left in the half. Enough time for Sachem East to get on the board. Try to cut into this 12-0 deficit at home here against Ward Melville. Larea with Marchese to her right. Larea looking for Christie again, and Christie can't get there.
Third down.
Pass would have been out of bounds in either case. We'll take another look. Third down, 27 seconds left. 3rd and 12. Larea, nice pass right side, and that's knocked away. Beautiful defense on that play by Jordan Stern. Jordan says, I have to get a little stern with you right here, and slaps that one away. Fourth down, we're down to 21 seconds left in the half. Both of these teams trying to climb their way into the upper echelon. We'll give you the standings at halftime. Larea drifts right, looking deep, nearly picked off. They had bracket coverage
Passes incomplete.
in
Turnover
front of and in back of the receiver. Let's take a look at the coverage on this play. Larea trying to be patient, but she knows she has to make something happen here. Tries to force it into bracket coverage. One defender in back of the receiver, one in front, and it's the one in front that knocks it away. So first down, Ward Melville, down to 14 seconds left in the half. Let's see if they're content just to sit on it right here. Got to mention McHugh, the center. She's been doing a nice job in there with a side snap. Here's Toth showing the wheels downfield. Malfitone makes the stop, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So our halftime score, Ward Melville 12, Sachem East nothing. We're back with some halftime coverage and with the second half right after this. You're watching the Orlin Cohen Flag Football Game of the Week right here on T&D Sports.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
jump shot leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team.
What you want to do is stay out of that 7-10, 8-9 sort of play-in bracket type situation, because even if you win that out bracket game, you're going to get either Pat Med or Hills in that first round, and you're going to have a very, very tough task. We're going to step away and be back with the second half and all the action right after this on the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Moynihan through the air. Touchdown, Vadiak. Here's Shaw. Left sideline. In for the score. Start of the second half here at Sachem High School East in Farmingville. Mike Trez on hand along with our T&D Sports video crew to bring you this one. Sachem East, the host, taking on Ward Melville. Ward Melville up 12-0 as we start the second half. Larea with the late pitch to Marchese. Marchese, short gain on the play.
Marchese for no gain, second down.
They've tried this pitch play a number of times with very limited success so far here this evening. Not sure if it's taking a little too long to develop or whether Ward Melville knows it's coming and are able to quickly diagnose it. But no gain on that play is going to bring up 2nd and 6. Here's a pass to the right side to Christie. Christie is stopped quickly.
Larea to Christie for a short gain, third down.
Nice stop that time by Brooke Raber, who's had a good game here this evening. Christie's had a whale of a game, but again, she can't get much on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Spread formation for the Arrows. Quick dump off to Christie. Christie's got the first down. Flag pull is made by Clover Vandervelden.
Larea to Christie for her first down.
Larea shows good poise as she normally does. Finds Ms. Reliable, Christie, who's there for the reception. 5th or 6th of the evening for her. First down, Sachem East. From their own 23. Larea loads up. Bullet pass is knocked away. Great defense that time.
Second down.
Boy, Larea showing some arm strength on that, but excellent defense that time. As that ball is just knocked away, it's going to bring up second down for the Arrows. Larea looks around the field at her spread formation, looks at a wristband, drifts right, puts it up deep. Has an open receiver, it's off her hands.
Pass is incomplete, third down.
Pass might have been a little deep, but Again, a real missed opportunity there for Sachem East. Frustrating for a quarterback. You finally get somebody open that far down the field, and the opportunity goes by the board. So third down now for the Arrows. Larea puts it short. Catch is made by Marchese, but she can't get far. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
To Marchese for a short gain, fourth down. Sachem East has elected to punt.
Floated that pass just a little bit. It took a little longer than she would have liked to get to Marchese. Otherwise, Marchese might have been able to make a move and make a couple girls miss. Instead, they're punting. Punt is off the hands of the defender at about the 26, 27-yard line. So Ward Melville will take over right from that spot. And again, in terms of the playoffs, they're going to do a 7-10, 8-9 sort of out-bracket couple games. Playoffs start on May 17th, so in just a few weeks. I'd like to remind you we're being brought to you by Orlin Cohen, Sports Medicine. As usual, we thank them so much for their sponsorship and their support over these last several years. They've been great. First down, Ward Melville. Toth on the run.
Good stop.
Double flag
second down
by Malfatone and also Margolis. So that's going to bring up second down. I mentioned Kate Toth, just a sophomore, but 339 on the ground coming into this game. Has really good instincts on the field. Seems like she knows right away what she wants to do. Last minute pitch, trying to get the ball to Julia Dank, and that ball falls to the turf. So no gain on that play.
First down.
Toth might have pitched that ball a little bit late. But in either case, they did pick up the first down at the 30. So if nothing else, that's going to allow Ward Melville to run some time off of this clock. Sachem East needing a stop quickly on this series. Toth, quick throw, left side. Spin move, Della Porta. And Della Porta
Emily
picks up about
Chiapetta with the
4
flagpole. Second
on
down.
that play. Chiapetta, the volleyball player, makes the stop. She's made several of those here this evening. Gain of about 4 on the play. Under 19 minutes to go in the game. Ward Melville wants a slow, methodical drive right here. Toth spins. Still going. And De Jesus lands flat on her back, but pulled the flag while she was doing that. De Jesus, way to stay with that play. Really reached out and touched someone. Made the pull, ended up on her back, but we've got a penalty flag down on the play. So that's going to give the Patriots a little bit of extra yardage here. Second and very short, just a couple yards to go for another first down for them. Under 18 minutes left to play in the game. Quick pass, left side. Completion to Julia Dank.
Reese Malfatone with the flagpole. First down.
Malfatone makes the stop on Dank. Again, Toth, for a sophomore, very decisive in terms of what she wants to do on each play. Very little indecision on her part. She knows right away where she wants to go with it. She did on that play to Julia Dank. Toth, little misdirection. Gets a good gain on that play.
Emily better with the flagpole.
Before
Second down.
Carpenita stops her. Actually, it's Carpenito who didn't make the stop. It was Chiappetta who finally did. It's going to bring up second down at the 40. 16 and a half left. Ward Melville up by 12. Bunch formation on the right side. Weber on the run. Straight up the teeth, short gain. Third down coming up. We have not seen Anya Rosenthal Vincente since early in the game. Wondering if she might have gotten shaken up because Weber has replaced her as the featured ball carrier in the second half and for most of the latter stages of the first half. Same formation again. Toth. One way, now back the other way. Malfatone makes the flag pull.
Flag pull by Reese Malfatone. Fourth down.
Toth again. Showing good ability to cut. And Ward Melville's going to punt right here. Punt comes from Kogel. We'll take a quick break.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
First down, and we've got a flag coming in before that play gets underway. So let's see what that flag is all about. It might have been offsides on Ward Melville because they are walking off 5 extra on them. First down, Larea fires right side, has a completion. Gets it to Aubrey Ellis.
For short gain, second down.
Ellis is stopped quickly. Tries a quick move, but Weber, who's had a big game, is there to make the stop on her. 14-10 left in the second. They knocked the ball out of Larea's hands, and the ball's going to be dead right there, so that's going to be a loss. Third down coming up for Sachem East. Larea can't find anyone, takes off up the middle. Still going.
Get a flag down.
There came that moment when Larea decided she couldn't wait anymore for anyone to come open. And now we saw a little extra flag, a little extra jersey tug on the Ward Melville defender, preventing Larea from getting even more. So they got whistled for that. So now Sachem East in good position. They're on the Ward Melville side of the field with a first down. First and 16 from the 46. Larea, quick check of the wristband. Spread formation for the Arrows. Larea stops and starts again. Still going.
Larea for a long gain.
Stop made by Bree Dvorsnak on that play. Larea was almost across the line, then she backed herself up a little bit, reset, and again showing good mobility, couple good moves herself. Second and 12 for the Arrows. Larea looking downfield, firing deep, nearly picked off, and into the arms of the receiver for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Sachem.
Katarina Carbonaro on the reception. This ball goes right through the defender's hands, off her back, and Carbonaro picks it off her back and runs it in. Wow, what a play. Watch the receiver. Stay with this one. Carbonaro, just a ninth grader, runs that one in for the TD. Here's the conversion attempt. High pass. And it's caught by Aubrey Ellis.
The touchdown was for Lucy DeCipio before. Extra point is good.
Take a quick break.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
First down, Ward Melville. Toth, couple moves on the sideline, still going. And nice gain down along the left sideline. So Sachem East on the board for the first time. And that conversion may turn out to be big. Ward Melville has scored 2 TDs, but has not been able to convert after either one. Toth trying to beat the defender to the outside. Hakes has had a good game. She makes another stop. It's going to bring up, we'll take another look at this play with Toth. Hakes, you see her staying with it all the way. Really good effort by her. It's going to bring up second down for Sachem East. Down to 10:45 left in the game. If there was ever a time for a quick 3 and out, this would be it for the Arrows. Handoff in the backfield, nothing doing. As Malfatone is back there for the quick flag.
Third down.
Malfatone just waiting for Weber to get there and makes the easy stop, bringing up third down. Now we'll see what Coach Rich Russo of Ward Melville has in mind. Toth, quick spin, lets it go right side. What a completion down the field for Brooke Raber. Raber's had a terrific game. Oh, we've got a personal foul. Roughing the passer on Sachem East.
First down, Ward.
That hurts. Let's take a look at Toth. Yeah, it's Malfatone who comes in and kind of gets her arm as she's letting that one go. So that'll tack on a few extra for Ward Melville. They are inside the 50, now at the 47 of Sachem East. Down under 9.5 to go in the game. Both these teams trying to find themselves, trying to right the ship and get themselves on a little bit of a run here in the last few weeks of the regular season. That snap goes awry. Not able to be handled by Toth. And that's going to be a loss for Ward Melville back on their own side of the field. They'll lose 5 on that play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 23 from their own 47 after a 5-yard loss on that play. 8.5 left in the game. Weber. Weber picks up a good 5 or 6 on that play.
Keelan McCune with the flagpole.
McCune makes the stop. Brings up third down, but they need to get to the 30 for a first. Third and 18. For Toth, she has Weber to her left. Toth on the run. Pull is made down the field by Chiappetta.
Flagpole by Emily Chiappetta.
But after
down,
a
6
big
yards to go.
gain by Toth. Much more manageable 4th down now. 4th and 5. We'll call it 4th and 6. Here's Toth. What a move back inside. Picks up the first. Stop is made by Hakes, but not before. Kate Toth picks up that first down. Wowee. At the 21-yard line now is Ward Melville. Looking to salt this game away. Wow, they're saying she was short of that first down, so Sachem East is going to take over on downs. Six and a half left in the game. Sachem East ready to be, I was going to say, able to be patient here, but on first down, they let it fly. And that pass is incomplete. Got over 6 minutes left. You should be able to put together a nice, long, methodical drive here. Larea has Marchese to her right. 2 receivers each side. Larea trying to get Christie, overthrows her. Yeah, I think Christie might have cut that route off just a little bit shorter than Larea was expecting. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Not able to hook up. Again, all these coaches are saying that part of the job is teaching these girls the game. Larea stops, now lets it go right side, has a completion to Marchese. Marchese looking for extra yards. Marchese shows good patience waiting for that ball, and then outruns one defender, tries to cut it back inside. But it is going to bring up 4th down. They need to get to midfield for a first down, so 4th and 4. Game pretty much on the line right here. Sachem East trails 12-7 at home against Ward Melville. 2 receivers each side. Marchese in the backfield, and we've got a flag down. Before that play can get underway, if that's offsides, that's a free first down. But nope, it is going the other way. Turns a 4th and 3 into a 4th and 8. Makes it that much more difficult. Under 4 minutes to play in the game. Same spread formation. Larea unloads and has a completion.
The flag is pulled
Flag
before the
pull is
completion.
made before the pass
Turnover on
is
down.
able to be gotten away. Kate Toth
Again, this game is being streamed
was
live
not
by
going to
TD
be
Sports
denied
Video, sponsored by
on that
Orlin
play.
Cohen Sports Medicine.
She had
Please
two
go to
girls
YouTube
block and
and
just
type in
shoves
TD
one of them
Sports
out of the
Video
way
during or
and
after
is
the
able
game
to
watch
get
and listen to
to
the whole
Larea.
game or any part with complete commentary.
So now Ward Melville's going to take over on downs, leading 12-7.
Hey, it doesn't matter now. The clock's not running. Get on this side.
Here's Weber on first down. Weber picks up 3 of 4.
Flag pulled
Before
by
the
Reese
flag-
Malfitone.
The flag is pulled by
Second down.
Malfitone.
Hey, great job.
We'll take a quick step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Larea throws down the middle. Great catch in the middle of the field. And with space. Larea looks. Big hole up the middle. Larea takes it herself. Space. She's got space. Is it enough? Touchdown.
For more than 40 years, the Post Office Cafe has been a Long Island favorite, known for its juicy burgers, signature cocktails, and welcoming staff. The Post Office is sure to deliver every time. Use the code LI Sports to receive 10% off your next meal.
They'll keep it on the
Colleen
ground.
Hakes with the flagpole.
And Colleen
Third down.
Hakes makes another stop. Third down coming up for Ward Melville. Ticking down towards 3 minutes left to go in the game. Sachem East desperately needs a stop right here. They want to show Ward Melville they're on that next level. Toth cuts it inside.
Colleen
Stop
Hakes
is
with
made
another
by
flagpole.
Hakes. Hakes, their leading flag puller here this
Be
evening,
first
has
down
done
for
a
Ward Melville.
heck of a job. But that's a first down for the Patriots, so they can all but write an ending to this one. 2.5 left in the game. First and goal from the 25. Toth lets it go, but did they get to her before she let it go?
An incomplete pass, second down.
Now they are calling it incomplete. Second down coming up for the Patriots. Under 2 minutes to play in this game. Toth tries the misdirection, and Malfatone
with a flag
makes
pull
the
and a
stop.
loss of a yard. Third down.
Again, we've said it all afternoon. Kate Toth with that great change of direction. And Malfatone stayed right with her, step for step, the senior. One more look at this. Malfatone splits two defenders and does not let her get away. Terrific effort by her. Again, both of these coaches told me during the week coming into this game they were looking at sort of mirror images of each other. They both like to keep it low scoring, take a little bit at a time. They like to run more than they like to pass. We've seen a lot of that. Pretty balanced offense for both teams. Each team not knowing exactly what to expect from each other. Very short turnaround time from Tuesday's game to now. Toth, downfield. And the pass is incomplete.
Pass, fourth down.
Looking for Julia Dank, and Dank unable to haul it in. So now it's fourth down. Still a chance for Sachem East. Little surprised Coach Russo was willing to put it up there because that incompletion does stop the clock. So a little bit of a gamble there for Coach.
Looks like Melville has elected to go for it.
Again, if you're unfamiliar with flag football, you do have to declare your intention to go for it or punt. There are no fakes in flag football. One of the differences between this and boys tackle football. So big play coming up right here on fourth down. Toth looking downfield. And unable to haul that one in is Addison Della Porta. And Sachem East is going to get one more shot. Porta creates some space, but the pass a little too far in front of her. And Sachem East is going to get one more life with 1:41 left, trailing by just 5 points. You can forget about the conversion. They get it in here, they win this game. Larea fires right side, completion. Samantha Margolis on the catch.
Pass was to Samantha Margolis for another first down.
Right at midfield. 40 to go for the win. 1.5 minutes left in the game. Larea keeps it herself, cuts back in, now back out. 10-yard gain on the play before Toth stops her.
Second down.
Make it 11-yard carry on that play by Larea. Second down. Marchese to her right. Fires it up right side. Contact downfield, no flag.
Pass is incomplete. Third down. 58 seconds on.
Let's take another look at this one. Larea gets a good block from Marchese. Puts it up downfield. The two players collide, but they're calling that incidental contact as she's looking for Aubrey Ellis. The crowd who was stuck around here in Farmingville now getting loud. Third down. Larea, short dump off Marchese. Marchese cuts it inside. And it's out near the 20. Down to 45 seconds left. 4th and inches. Time ticking down. Larea picks up the first down, get out of bounds, and she does so.
With the keeper for a first down, 26.8 seconds left.
Sophia Larea very smart there to make sure she got the first down first and then got herself out of bounds. So we're going to have an exciting ending to this one, folks. 27 seconds left in this game. Sachem East driving for the TD that would put them in front for good. We thought coming into this one it was shaping up as a good matchup. Getting very exciting here in the closing stages. First down from the 25. Larea heaves it left side. Again, they had bracket coverage on the receiver, and that pass is incomplete. Stern and Raber on the coverage. Second down. We've got a timeout. We'll take a quick break.
Timeout, Ward Melville.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
For more than 40 years, the Post Office Cafe has been a Long Island favorite, known for its juicy burgers, signature cocktails, and welcoming staff. The Post Office is sure to deliver every time. Use the code LI Sports to receive 10% off your next meal.
Second and goal from the 25 for Sachem East. Spread formation. Larea drifts right. Now back to her left. Lets it go right side. Completion. And getting out of bounds is Aubrey Ellis after the catch. Third down coming up. We take another look at this one. Ellis wide open right there. You see her calling for the ball and then very wise not to even fool around with trying to turn it upfield. She got herself right out of bounds. 9 yards to go for the winning touchdown. Again, the field is spread for Larea. And we've got a whistle before that play gets underway. And we've got a timeout. Do we have a penalty call on that play? They're just resetting the clock. 15.6, so they added on a little over a second, 1.2 seconds. You want to make sure you get it right. Every half a second counts right here. Third down. Larea throws into the end zone. It's off the hands of the receiver. Looking for Ellis. Nice throw by Larea. But little too far in front of Aubrey Ellis. So this is it. Under 10 seconds to go. 9 yards to go for the end zone. Fourth down. Got to make sure you get it in. Larea. End zone, incomplete. Ward Melville is going to snap, and they are going to win. Let's take one more look at that final play. Larea had the pressure on her, but still put up a good ball just out of the outstretched arms of Aubrey Ellis. And that is going to do it from here at Sachem East. Don't forget, folks, we've got exciting action coming your way. It'll be Sachem North against Longwood. That'll be next Tuesday, the 29th. On the 2nd, we've got girls lacrosse. That'll be Farmingdale against Cold Spring Harbor, and much more. Boys lacrosse, we've got Cold Spring Harbor again taking on Garden City on May 6th. So all sorts of action coming your way this spring. But right now, that's going to do it from here at Sachem East, where once again our final score is Ward Melville 12, Sachem East 7. Our producer, director of T&D Sports is numero uno, Tommy Bruno. Our technical director, Jamie the Genius Burkhart. Our camera operators, Dave Camera One Stemple, Christian Kangaroo. For everyone here on our T&D Sports production crew, this is Mike Trezza thanking you for watching. We will see you next time right here on T&D.